Stop worrying about what other people think is some of the most ridiculous advice I've ever heard given. Today we'll talk about how to actually move forward and release the pressure of other people's opinions. Hi, I'm Tasha Skillen, and I help people pleasers and productivity junkies stop settling for good enough and redesign their lives to fulfill their purpose and create a meaningful impact. As humans, we are designed to crave validation, affirmation, and confirmation from other people. It's what kept us alive for all these millions of years. Loyalty and connection is how we stayed together and how tribes and populations grew and expanded. People need one another to survive. To expect people to just not care what other people's opinions are is an oversimplified version of what is otherwise sage advice. The true message got watered down and then became impossible. So you get these messages constantly on social media and friends and even parents telling you, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. But then your experience in trying to do that leaves you feeling a little confused, probably a little anxious, and definitely receiving feedback that tells you to get in line and follow the path that's already there for you. You end up feeling scared and judged and unnecessarily self-conscious. And even without the intention of being malicious, you receive feedback from people that are around you, people that even love you, that feels discouraging and shines light on their hesitation for your success in this thing that you proposed. And sometimes you find yourself having this really exciting new idea and almost no one is excited for you, or all the things they're sharing with you are oppositions or challenges or problems with the thing you're most excited about. And because of that, you are now convinced that it wasn't a good idea, that it's not worth your time and energy, and that if you do it, you're going to be discouraged and essentially kicked out of the cool kids club or even be disowned by family. So why would you keep trying to heed this advice about not caring what anybody else thought? It's impossible. So what we really need to do is reframe what this means to you and get more intentional about who it is you are accepting opinions and feedback from. So how do you really not care what other people think? The first step is decide who the cheerleaders are in your life. Look around, look at your relationships. Who is it that's constantly cheering you on, that's encouraging you, that's telling you to go for it, who circles back around after a conversation and say, I was thinking about that thing you said, I think it's a really good idea, and here are some resources, or here are some ideas I had for you for that. Those who see your full potential and know that the past only predicts the future if you are only looking backwards are the cheerleaders that you deserve to have in your life. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with, especially when you're getting really hot on a new idea. If you're looking around and you realize that you don't actually have those people around you, then now's the time to start looking for those. Clean up your connections and crowd out the people who are negative and discouraging, and fill those places in your conversations daily and in your communities, whether it's online or in person, with people who are excited about your potential and you fulfilling that purpose. Step 2, commit to a daily practice of taking action quietly. We've been told for years, especially if you are at anywhere near the entrepreneur space, that you declare your goals loud and proud, and that's how you accomplish things. Research has actually shown that the more you speak about your goals publicly, the less likely you are to actually achieve them because the pressure is so high. So decide what the next smallest step is that you can take, map out a plan of moving forward that you can share with some of your cheerleaders, and quietly move toward that without making a big hoopla about it. Yeah, I said hoopla. Step number 3, go all in on your purpose and those who support it. Every day engage in that process and in that conversation that reminds you that what you feel compelled to do inside is the thing you're supposed to do. Check in with your cheerleaders often with updates and new ideas and ask them for feedback so that you can keep moving forward and keep that energy high. Step number 4 is never share the dream or goal with anyone you are not 100% sure is in your corner and cheering you on. Sometimes these are people that are closest to you, like siblings or partners or parents, and this can be a challenging thing to keep from them. But it's important you know that you can love them and cherish them and still protect your personal progress within your purpose fulfillment. When you have conversations with people who have shown you in the past that they're not capable of embracing the moment that you are trying to experience, it is a no-win situation, and there's no point in creating that situation for either you or your family member or the person you care about when you can celebrate your progress elsewhere. There's no point in creating that no-win situation with you or your family members when you have a group of cheerleaders around you ready to rally and push you through the next challenge. Sometimes we share these goals and these dreams with the people closest to us because we want to inspire them, or we want them to see that we really are capable of more than what they've seen us do before. Sometimes we just want them to feel proud of us. But this is not the time to do it. Focus on your purpose, create your individual village of inspiration and encouraging cheerleaders, and then when you've done the thing that you are excited about doing, then share the accomplishment with those around you. But inviting party poopers to the party and expecting them to celebrate and have a good time is never gonna have a different outcome. So quit knocking yourself down before you even stand up to walk towards the stream you have. You don't have to care what everyone thinks about every aspect of your life. So be intentional about who you let celebrate and who you include in your process. And then, if you know someone, share this video and let them know that you are asking them to be one of your cheerleaders. And don't forget to snag the free guide in the description below that will allow you to start using empowering language that will make it easier for you to move forward in this process of fulfilling your purpose and eliminating those discouraging conversations. The guide is called 7 Phrases to Quit to Live Your Best Life, so check that out below. Also, if you haven't joined the Rules and Rebellion community, make sure you check that out in the description below as well. You will find plenty of cheerleaders there who are working on fulfilling their purpose and aligning their daily activities to have the impact that they're meant to have as well. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and also tap that bell so you're the first to know when the next video drops. Thanks for watching.